guys, welcome back to another video. I'm here with a lovely coffee and I'm in a very different position, as you'll notice. I've not filmed on this setup before. Basically, I'm sat on the floor and I'm sat in front of my massive pile of books that's in my office space. And I just wanted to kind of change it up really and do something a little bit different, sit somewhere a little bit different. Obviously, if you've been following all the other videos on my channel, you know that the house, it doesn't exactly look the way we want it to because we're in the middle of a renovation. So trying to find attractive places to sit and film is quite difficult. So I thought I'd do this as a little setup. Hopefully it looks okay when I come to edit the footage. So I'm basically here today because I'm wanting to start a new challenge for the month of November. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to become an annual challenge. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes this year. But basically, November is NaNoWriMo, which if you're not in the writing world, you might not know what that means. And it basically means National Novel Writing Month. And a lot of writers, a lot of amateur and professional writers use NaNoWriMo as a way to kind of focus their work and get a set amount of words written over one particular month. Now the way that NaNoWriMo works is that it reckons that most people can get an actual novel written in the month of November. Now, I don't want to do that because I think writing an entire novel is incredibly hard, and I think you'd have to dedicate 100% of your time over that month to writing the novel. Now, I have a number of freelance work clients at the moment. There's absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to work full-time on writing an entire novel in a month. And also, I don't think a lot of the people, you lovely people who follow my channel, I don't think a lot of you probably have got full-time time available to dedicate to writing an entire novel in a month. So what I thought we would do is kind of make our own version of the NaNoWriMo challenge. And I'm not going to call it that because obviously I'm not following those rules, I'm not affiliated with that in any way. So all I've done is called this Write With Me for the month of November. I did do I did do an Instagram poll, but neither of the options I really liked. So I'm not going to go with either of those options that I did on my Instagram poll. If you guys have got any cool ideas for titles for this challenge, then let me know in the comments, and if I see one that I particularly like, then I might consider renaming the challenge then. But if not, we'll just go with kind of Write With Me for now and see what happens. So the way that the challenge will work is that there aren't any particular rules as such. It's just that we're aiming by the end of the month of November to have written 5,000 words towards a particular project. Now that project could be anything. It could be a novel, or it could be a non-fiction book, it could be a children's book, a collection of poetry, a short story, a diary or a journal. It could even be a thesis or an essay for university or college that you haven't started yet, but you know that you need to start putting some time aside for. Basically, it's a written project and it's 5,000 words that you're aiming for. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work on a creative novel that I've been trying to write for probably the past 3 or 4 years, and I think I've got kind of 20,000 words of it written at the moment, but I'm really struggling to kind of find time to sit down and to commit to writing more of that project. So by doing this, I'm hoping that it'll get me at least 5,000 words further down the line, and it may be that through doing this exercise I can find space in my day or in my week to be able to commit to writing a little bit of this creative project. And maybe moving on forward from November, I can find some time every month to get a bit more written. So that's kind of my aim, is to get 5,000 words further down in this creative writing project that I'm doing. So for me, the novel that I'm writing is already pretty well established. As I say, I'm 20,000 words down, so I kind of know a lot of what it would be about. I know the characters and this, that and the other, so I don't really need to focus any time on that. But if you're wanting to start something completely from scratch, then you can take some of that creative development writing as part of your 5,000 words. If you're planning a project out, or if you're doing research, or you're basically doing any writing that is attached to the project that you're wanting to work towards, I think you can include that in your 5,000 word count as well, because basically, even if you're only doing research or you're only writing down ideas, you're still moving forward with your project, and that's the kind of way that I see it working. So I think that's kind of the rules. You can basically break down how you want to work those 5,000 words over the month that works best for you. Maybe you've got a week off in the middle of the month that you know you can sit down and just smash it all out in one week. I can't do that personally because November's going to be quite a busy month for me, and I've got my freelance kind of 2-3 days a week to do. So for me, the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to aim to write 1,250 words a week. That's how I'm going to split down my 5,000, which, to be fair, 1,250 sounds like a lot of words, but I think once you get into the flow of things, you can sometimes find that writing is very easy once you get into the flow and once you start writing. And I think you don't have to worry too much about what the quality is of the stuff that you're writing. It's just about getting words down on paper. So I think that's in a manageable amount. I think I'll be able to do that. So today is Thursday the 1st of November, and the way that I see this working is that over the next 4 weeks there will be another 4 videos. So because today's a Thursday, we might as well stick with the Thursday as the upload day for this video. So between now and next Thursday, I am going to attempt to write my 1,250 words. And I'll also do some little bits of filming and clips of me doing bits towards this challenge over the week. And then next Thursday, what we'll do is we'll do a kind of week 1 catch-up and see if I did manage to do the 1,250, if I managed to do more, which you never know, or if I struggled with that word count. And if I did struggle with trying to get that finished, what was holding me back, what was stopping me. I'm kind of hoping that this will be quite an interesting learning experience for me in terms of sitting down and just getting words done, and kind of what stops me, what motivates me, what helps me, what barriers there are. So it's as much about learning about yourself as a writer as it is kind of focusing yourself to get words on the page. So I think that's kind of my plan for the videos. Like I say, 4 videos. And then the last one will just kind of be a wrap-up, really, how I found the challenge, any feedback I've had from you guys over the 4 weeks, whether I want to do it again, and what my plan is moving forward. So in terms of how you can get involved, how we can have a conversation while this is kind of going on, is that I put a post on my Facebook page, which if you search Charlotte Furness Writer on Facebook, you should find my business page. And I put a post on there with the hashtag WriteWithCharlotte, which is a bit egotistical, but I couldn't really think of a more unique hashtag, so I kind of went with that. So if you're going to do this along with me, feel free to tag me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram with WriteWithCharlotte, and I will be looking at all of those posts and kind of seeing how you're getting on. I'd really love it if we could get like a little group together of people that are all kind of doing it together. Maybe we could do some kind of like support group on Facebook or something, where everybody who's getting involved in the challenge can be in like a little group, and can kind of support each other, and we can talk about how it's going, this, that and the other. I don't know, would that be any good? Let me know again on this video, and then maybe for the beginning of week 2 we can set something up if people are interested in that. If not, we can just all kind of comment on this video, and kind of support each other in the comment section. Maybe that's easier. So I think I should stop, because I don't want this to be too long a video. This is just about introducing the challenge, really. It's just about kind of telling you what the thought is behind it, what we're doing. Yeah, and I've told you about what I'm going to be doing, and I'd really love to hear if you're getting involved with it with me, how you're going to get involved, how you're going to do it, what you're going to do, what your project is that you're working on, and yeah, generally just keep in touch with me over the month. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'll go and speak to you again next Thursday when hopefully I'm 1,250 words further on in my project. See ya!